angry guy here, and woman who slept with 22 guys in 10 days admits to ruining her life. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, please help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers and our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel. If you already haven't, liking the video and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. Woman who slept with 22 guys in 10 days admits to ruining life. This is a pretty crazy story, but pretty much everything today is crazy because we're living in clown world. Let's just go ahead and jump into this video.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board.
That's over 2 a day in 10 days. What's so crazy too is that if you were to mute this video and let's say you couldn't read the captions up on the screen, she's actually an attractive young woman. So crazy to me to think that she, by some stretch of imagination, thinks that this is a flex by posting what she was able to accomplish. Think about the society that we live in to be proud of degeneracy.
Either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
She belongs to the streets.
Really? That's what we've come to? It's pretty damn sad.
It's just so crazy to me how women of today can really be surprised why men don't respect them anymore.
You know, guys, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Not all Karens are white and not all Keishas are black, but Karen and Keisha are the same person. And this right here was a Keisha. It's amazing when women discover that men don't believe almost anything they say sometimes, you know, especially when it comes to body count. When a woman says that her body count is a specific number, guys always say, multiply by 3. Multiply by 3 to get the actual number. And women know it's true. They 100% know it's true. Now think about this. This woman was able to rack up a body count of 22 in 10 days. What do you think her actual body count is? And just think about this. If she did this after leaving her boyfriend, do you really think that she was not having intimate relationships with other men while she was in her relationship with her boyfriend? Crazy. And women will use mental gymnastics to explain away absolutely anything.
50, but when I'm done with porn, I will reclaim my virginity.
Her body count is 50, but once she's done in the adult industry, she will reclaim her virginity and become a born-again virgin. Do you guys remember when I told y'all to stay out of the church? Stay out of the church. There's nothing there for you. God hasn't been there in ages. All right, that's not a place for saints. That's a place for sinners, and the worst kind of sinners that you will ever meet. I told y'all stay out of the church. You're only going there for community and entertainment, okay? Because God is not there. A church is not a religion. A church has nothing to do with the people there. A church is just basically a gathering of believers in Jesus Christ. Okay, so you know it is not a building. Stay out of the church. But unfortunately, a lot of y'all don't want to listen. All right, this is the hypocrisy that we're talking about. The pastor, the preacher, whatever you want to call him, priest, they're all accomplices. These are all accomplices with the woman. Okay. It is just an organization to extract wealth and resources from men. That is the purpose of a church. The purpose of a church, modern day church, is to extract wealth and resources from men. And it's nothing new. It's nothing new. Do you remember what happened when Jesus stepped into the church? You remember what happened when he stepped into the church? And the merchants had literally set up their tables in the church. And he was furious about that. What does that? This is nothing new, guys. The church has always been a place to extract wealth and resources from men while using foolery to control the minds of men. Psychological abuse. That's what the church is. That's all it is. Okay? And there are a lot of you watching right now that have absolute wickedness in your hearts. And I'll tell you why. Because you cannot lose your salvation. Okay? Your salvation was paid for by Jesus Christ. So no matter what you do, you cannot lose your salvation unless you reject salvation. And you do not reject it by sinning, because all sins are viewed as the same by God. It is impossible to stop sinning. Think about it very carefully. We can only try to be better, but it is not possible to entirely stop sinning. It just isn't. We sin without even realizing that we sin. The only people that are counted, God does not remember our sins. The only people that remember our sins are men, one another. The church is not a good place. It is a terrible place for men. And men need to stay away from the church, or else you're going to run into these Keishas, okay? You're going to run into Keisha. Keisha, who did live this terrible life, and now she's sister Mary Poppins, and, you need to respect her. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here.
Woman had sex with 919 men in a single day. Lisa Sparks set this record back in 2004 at the annual World Championships in Poland. And she was competing against 2 other women, one of which was the former record holder who had sex with 759 men in a single day. Now the craziest part is that Lisa set this record in just 12 hours, which means that she only spent 45 seconds with each man.
Guys, how disgusting is that? How disgusting is that? Absolutely. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable that something like this happened, and yet it is the reality. This is the lives that women live, and they will never tell you the truth. Like, for example, you have, what's her name? Brittany Renner. She claims that her body count is like 30, 35. Guys, those are only the guys that she counts. This is a woman who hooked up with 3 guys in a week and talked about getting a yeast infection as a result of that. So just to be clear, if she said 3 guys, multiply it by 3, it was probably 9. If she says that her body count is 30 or 35, it's damn well over 100. Damn well over 100. And to be very clear, she's very likely only counting the celebrities that she was intimate with, because this is a woman who was literally wrote a book about all the different celebrities that she was intimate with, that she became physically intimate with. So she's likely only counting the celebrities. Just like how this other woman basically said that, she's been with 50, her body count is 50. She's probably only counting the number of people she's been intimate with in films, in the adult industry. Okay? That's the honest to goodness truth. How can we prove that? We can literally look through her history. All right, because think about it logically. These women, they're intimate with a lot of dudes in the industry, and she said 50. So that's if she's even telling the truth, because you can just go through all her work and begin counting the number of guys that she's been intimate with. All right, women will do all these mental gymnastics, girl math, to explain away everything and anything, and you'll have other women that will support them in this. And the reason why they can do this is because no one keeps them honest. There are no consequences for them lying. In fact, they are literally given power and privilege after they've told lies, and it was proven that they were lying. But that's the reality that we live in. It's a sad and miserable reality that's been created as a result of the Sims in a society that praises women for, what is behavior that is not good. It's not good for them. It's not good for society. But we continue to allow it to happen. It continues to happen because of the Sims. The Sims are a terrible group of people, and they are responsible for so much of the misery, pain, and suffering that we are going through in society, because no one stands up to these individuals. No one stands up to the women who are doing these types of things. This woman feels so proud of herself, putting it on the internet where everyone can see, everyone can hear about what she did. And she doesn't feel bad about it at all, but then they come back later on and they cry about it, like, holy cow, I put my business out there and now no one wants to deal with me anymore. Men don't want to date me anymore. Guys don't want me to be their girlfriend, because they are literally ashamed. My parents don't want to speak to me. My father does not want to be seen with me in public. Yeah, that's a thing. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, please help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Woman slept with 22 guys in 10 days and admits to ruining her life. What do you guys think about this? I want to know your thoughts, so let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA Men walking away. And cheers.